we just talk about how funny Vulcans are? Like, because I feel like that's a big thing this season. like, how is it kind of indulging on your comedic side for your performance?
Yeah, it's funny for me in the role and the performance. It's all approached very earnestly, and I do my best to keep myself from how it might appear within the given context or situation, because Spock is so strange and out of place in a lot of situations. I bet Jess could talk more about how funny or not Vulcans are.
You in episode 5, hilarious. Like so you kicked it out of the park. Like it is so funny in a way that is so endearing. Like it's perfect and very funny, very, very funny.
Thanks.
Well, Jess, I mean, we get to see, like, right from jump, really, we get to see Christine Chapel action hero. Like, how is it kind of like really leaning into those big hallway fights and really channeling your inner badass for this season?
Sorry, I just cut you off because I was just exploding, but it's so fun. So fun. I love action. So, like, I love to do action myself so much. I'm very energetic. And often struggle to know where to put that. So when I found out what we were doing, I was so pumped. Also, just to flesh out that side of Chapel and to investigate what would push her to that point mentally and emotionally, like, 'cause she's a healer and like is down to support people and like that's her jam. But, in this episode, she gets violent and it was it was a really great exercise to excavate like down to like what could possibly drive her there. And yeah, it was really challenging in the amount of time that we had. And it was very intense, physically. And Babs is like a weapon. Like he was so good at fighting. So yeah, that was a whirlwind and a really fun one.
I like that this season we see, and all due respect to the original series, but you never got the sense that Chapel and Spock were as supportive as they could have been with each other. And I do like how Spock helps Chapel with like her applications or career aspirations elsewhere, whereas Chapel continues to help Spock reconcile his feelings. Like, how is it working together as scene partners 2 seasons deep now and kind of like, providing that support to each other in those scenes?
It's wonderful. It's really special and unique, I think. Being these legacy characters and getting to write new history for them is really spectacular. And Jess is such a joy to work with and an amazing collaborator and invested and interested and prepared and works hard and cares. And believe it or not every actor is like that. So I feel extremely lucky to have a scene partner like Jess.
Thanks, Ethan. That's really sweet.
Jess, how about you? How is it, to kind of big up Ethan a bit? Like, how's it working with him and like going back and forth?
It's wonderful. I feel Ethan's extremely generous and patient and supportive and attentive as a scene partner, and I have always felt really safe and thought of and cared for in situations where it might be a little complex and vulnerable. It's been a real joy to flesh out this like decades long unfinished business with someone who is just as, if not more, just invested in making this a truthful piece of art, like this relationship. And it's been wonderful to like flesh out what the modern version of that relationship is, in all its complexities and its difficulties and its discomforts, it's much more, I think, much more real than the previous iteration of it.
Right on. And that is my time. This is Sam Stone with CBR.com. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 2 premieres June 15th on Paramount Plus with new episodes every Thursday. I can't wait for everybody to see how funny Spock is, and of course, a deadpan sort of way. Guys, thanks for taking the time to speak with me this morning.
Thank you, Sam. Have a great day.
Thank you.